After meeting with Bianca Ojukwu, Omokri says she can make an eloquent man become a stammerer. What does it mean? Eh? What does it mean? That he can make an eloquent man become a stammerer? How? By his attitude or by what? It's not possible. He can't. He can't. Is it making sense in the way he's trying to seek relevance in Nigeria? He just landed in Nigeria. I'm sure he must have pleaded with APC to allow him come to Nigeria. And immediately he landed, the first place he went was to go to Nuhu Ribadu, the NSA for Nigeria. I'm sure to discuss his security and how he can be protected in Nigeria until he goes back. Okay. Now he went to Anambra State to visit, or is it Abuja State, to visit Bianca Ojukwu. And people are warning Bianca, say, hey, Madam, be very careful. This man is not to be trusted. Only God knows what he came to your house to look for. He's always moving around to look for words, to look for information. So be careful what you tell him. Be careful what you share with him. He is not to be trusted. So, Madam, watch it. That is what she has been told by some Nigerians. Unfortunately, this man is coming out to say that he can make an eloquent man become a stammerer in Nigeria after meeting Bianca. What does that mean? So let's see what Reno means by making that statement. Former presidential aide to Goodluck Jonathan, Reno Omokri, has expressed delight and admiration after meeting Bianca Ojukwu, the widow of the former governor of the Eastern region. Okay? The widow of the former governor of the Eastern region, Odumegwu Ojukwu. Nigeria News records that Omokri had yesterday announced that he was in Nigeria and challenged his opponents to arrest him, following threats that he should be apprehended if he comes to Nigeria. However, it seems the political analyst is enjoying his stay in the country as he shared a picture of him and Bianca on Twitter. Can you imagine? Omokri praised the widow for her elegance and charm. Can you imagine? He insisted that there is no better articulator in the obedience movement than the former beauty queen. Praising her allure, Omokri stated that the politician is so charming she could turn an eloquent man into a stammerer. Oh, okay. So what does it mean? That Bianca Ojukwu's beauty, okay, can turn an eloquent man into a stammerer. What does that mean? Trying to praise the lady. Okay, so even himself too, who claimed to be eloquent, can also be a stammerer by meeting. That means he became a stammerer for meeting Bianca in the first place. That is what it means. Okay. Now, wow. He insisted that there is no better articulator in the obedient movement than the former beauty lady. Can you imagine? Beauty queen. He wrote, with Mrs. Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu, a beauty queen with undisputed elegance, allure and charm, who is also a diplomat to wit. Nobody is better articulator of the obedient movement phenomenon than this jewel of the Niger. My gosh, Nigeria is blessed with intellectual and physically pulchritudinous people. Such incomparable exquisiteness that makes an eloquent man suddenly become a stammerer. Can you imagine? So meaning that he himself became a stammerer when he met Ojukwu's wife. Be careful before it turns to adultery. And that is true. So that you don't go and, what do they call it? Falling for the powerful woman. She is still a widow of the big man, even though even in death, Ojukwu is still very powerful. So be careful. Okay. So and people have come out to make comments. These are generated a kind of reaction in the social media space. And somebody is saying here, is this the first time men have seen Bianca Ojukwu? And why did they not stammer? Omokri is a male prostitute. And why was FFK not a stammerer? Can you imagine? So the Omokri does not want to unite the sandals of men from the east, let alone the grace to speaking to a queen. All over the history, men raised in the creek, okay, live life of alcohol and mostly go loud and demented. Carefully examine the likeness of Asai Dokubo, Nyesun Wike, Reno Omokri. This one has finished comment here. Okay, he is ever a stupid fellow. Your words mean nothing. Exactly. Your words mean nothing. He's just seeking relevance. That is what I see here. He's just seeking relevance. He's seeking relevance. That is the truth. Reno, any day you attempt to have sex with Ojuku's wife, you will not come out alive, since you have no fear in married woman. Okay? The spirit of Ojuku, our great hero, will strike you dead. Can you imagine? So the woman should also be very, very careful. Somebody say, Bianca, why now? Omokri is a charmer. Yeah? Why now? Why are you giving him audience? Why did you allow him in? Yeah? Somebody say, Bianca, why now? Omokri is up to something. Don't you know? Exactly. Why did you give him audience? Yeah? Give him small chance. He will speak from the other side of his mouth. Yeah, now your bad belly against obedience, they make you stammer, not be our mother. Exactly. Yeah. That not be our mother, Bianca. That is truth. And the bad belly for the obedience, they make you stammer. Why? But people are still saying, why did Bianca give this man audience? What do you have in common with this man? Why did you allow him? Eh? And then another person has come out to say, are you eloquent? You are just rude, wicked, tribalistic, and uncoordinated. Lousy fellow, remember, Asa Ojuku is among those you said you would have stabbed to death. Chameleon. Asa Ojuku Nwanyoma, watch your back. He is evil. Exactly. To that idiot Omokri, is she not an Igbo? The people you hated so much and talked trash about. Time will tell. Exactly. The lady you met is among the Igbos that you have denigrated and insulted over the period. And it's quite unfortunate you are now looking for a way to come and then relate. I think Ojuku's wife need to be very, very careful with this man. Ojuku's wife need to be very, very careful with this man. He is never a good person to relate with. Okay? So Mr. Omokri, better not carry Megbe Swegbe near how, because she is a good slapper. If you've forgotten, a slap from her will not only make you stammer, but give you factory set to your ear or to your brain. Exactly. And also loses election. Okay? So you have to be very, very careful. She slaps easily. So if you mess around with her, the next thing you're going to get is slap, not talking. So better be careful. Eh? So and somebody is saying here, why didn't the gate men tell Omokri that the queen was not at home? Spies all over Igbo land. Same thing happened when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu admitted and paid bills for the mother pig aside Okobo. Now he is vomiting Oguguru and Indian hemp he smoked at the creek. Reno FFK Kayamo are not good to near people. They come close, pretend tomorrow they will come publicly to insult and ridicule same persons. Bianca, stay far from Reno. He hates even your people. Okay? Bianca, better use long spoon. So everybody is warning Bianca for giving this man audience, and be careful with the way she will deal with Reno. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment on this tweet that Reno made, that the beauty of Bianca Ojukwu can make even an eloquent man stammer, and people have come out for them.